Jeremiah, we've kind of asked everyone this, but just want to hear your opinion with all that went on this off season between COVID and social justice issues. What has it been like just trying to sort of focus back in on football? How do you make that happen?
I think our team has done a great job of keeping everything separate. Um, Being a leader, I think I've done a somewhat good job of just trying to keep everybody focused on what we're here to do, and so that's what I'll say.
And then as different players around the country were sort of considering opting out and maybe not playing this season, did you consider that, and how much did you and your teammates actually talk about it as well?
There was talk, but nobody was going to opt out. Everybody has a goal, and since we're able to play, everybody's going to play
What is that goal?
to win the SEC and national championship.
Thank you.
We'll go to Robbie.
Hey Jeremiah, I was just wondering how competitive is that battle going on at that rush in spot, and who all is kind of in the mix right now?
It's pretty competitive. We have a lot of guys coming up, getting better at that spot, and I've seen so much improvement over this year and over this off season. Everybody's taking it so seriously, and so we'll see when game time comes.
We'll go to Edgar Thompson.
Yeah, hey Jeremiah. Sorry, my video was off.
All good.
Can you talk about just a few guys? I want to get your opinions on how they're coming along. Diabati for one. Where's he lining up? How's he looking?
He's looking great. They got him coming off the edge, standing up, and he's improved so much, and he's definitely stepped up, become more boisterous, and so I'm excited to see what he does this year.
What's your impression of Brenton Cox? I mean, what kind of a game changer could he potentially be?
Brenton is great. I love coming to work with him every day. He's a great guy, and he comes with his hard hat to work every day. So that's all you can ask for.
And you personally, I mean, you're coming into, what's been a long career here, ups and downs. I mean, how are you looking to finish it off? What did you put into this off season that did make it all happen the way you want it?
I'm looking to go out with a bang. I'm excited for this season to come up and just to prove what I can do. I know it's been a long road with me with injuries and everything, but I know everything's in control and it'll be okay. So.
What do you think you can do that we haven't seen?
I'll be getting more sacks this season. I feel like I've been working on that a lot, on my hands and my feet, and just being more physical.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
All right, we'll go to David Waters.
What is it about Todd Grantham's system that produces pass rushers, and what do you like, about playing in that system for you guys as from a player perspective?
Coach Grantham's going to put you in a good situation to make plays. All you got to do is follow the scheme, come to work every day, and pay attention. Take what you do in the film room and apply it on the field, and things will take care of itself. You've seen it year in and year out with Ja'Kai, and even him being at Mississippi State and John. So that's what I'll say.
And looking at the other side of the ball, what improvements have you seen from the offensive line?
We got a big offensive line. They look good. Coach Hevesy getting the boys right, so they're gonna be great this season for us. I can't wait to see what they do.
Thank you.
All right, we'll go to Zach Goodall.
Hey Jeremiah, one thing someone mentioned the amount of guys you have at Buck. You guys seem to have a lot of speed and athleticism within the unit. How can you diversify, I guess, the talents that you guys have around you? I know it's more of a schematic thing, but to best utilize all of your guys' athleticism, maybe with speed packages and dialing up certain blitzes.
Oh yeah, like I said, Coach Grantham has put in a lot of packages just for us. He knows what we have in the rush room, and so we'll see when game time comes next week.
And then also, the Senior Bowl director Jim Nagy has already most physically talented guys in the 21 draft because not only can you rush the passer, but you can also run up the seam with a tight end in coverage. So has that been a point of emphasis for you this offseason as well, maybe expanding your role in coverage?
His comments were great to hear, but at the same time, I still come every day ready to work. I try to improve my speed. I know I've had the foot injuries and everything, so trying to get back with that, trying to be able to bend off the edge and be able to run with the tight ends and cover the running back. So I've definitely been working on that.
Thank you.
All right, we'll go to Mark Long, then Thomas Goldcamp.
Hey Jeremiah, you mentioned earlier about the goals of winning the SEC and the national championship. Those don't change year to year in this program. What gives you the confidence that this year will be different and you guys will be able to actually reach those two lofty goals?
I feel like since quarantine started, our team took on the responsibility to make sure that we were doing everything we were supposed to do while we were away from each other. So I feel like we are going to be the most prepared team to do that.
Thank you.
Thomas?
Hey Jeremiah, you're obviously a very versatile guy. Amari Burney's another guy that can play multiple spots. Sounds like Diabate's kind of doing the same thing. Is this maybe as versatile a defense as you've been on in terms of just guys that can play multiple roles?
For sure. We got a lot of guys that are big and still fast, a lot of guys that are just long and can make plays all over the field, can play multiple positions. And Coach Grantham always talks about being a defensive player, meaning you can play at any spot on the field. So I feel like a lot of guys have stepped up their game and been able to do that.
What does that do for a defense, and how difficult does it make make it for an offense when they don't necessarily know where guys are coming from?
I think it makes a big difference. Just being able to line up on the ball and dropping and lining up on the ball and rushing and not knowing what the offense not knowing what you're going to do. So I think that's a big thing that you'll see.
Thanks.
All right, we'll go to Zach Abolverdi.
Hey, what's up, Jeremiah? I just wanted to ask you about the young linebackers behind you, just kind of what your thoughts are on them, be it the freshmen and also some of the guys that were here last year.
I say we have a very talented freshman class, and the guys that are coming back from last year, they've definitely put in the work. I've seen progress, and I think they'll play a big, significant role in our defense, whether it's defense or special teams. So I'm excited to see what those boys do.
And then from your estimation, what do you think Brenton did to get that #1 jersey without ever even playing a snap here?
Like I said, Brenton comes every day ready to work. So that's what he did. He came, he put his head down, learned what he had to learn, and performed. So that's all you got to do.
Did he want the number?
You got to ask him. I bet he did, though.
All right, thanks, man.
Yes, sir.
All right, we'll go back to Edgar.
Yeah, the young guys, one in particular, Derek Wingo, we haven't heard a lot about. How's he doing? And he came in with, after a real great high school career.
Oh, Derek's a great guy. He's very athletic. He's still learning the system, as all young guys are doing. But I think he'll play a role on this defense and on special teams. So I think he'll be great, be fine.
How far is the linebacking core come in your time here? I mean, there weren't a lot of guys there. It looks like you guys have a lot of linebackers this year. Is that a true statement there?
Yeah, we definitely have depth, and I believe that will take us far. It's a long season. We're playing all SEC games, so not knowing what's going to happen, we're going to have guys that are going to need to step up, and I think those guys will.
Is that a big change, though, from earlier in your career here?
I wouldn't say so. I feel like we always have had talented guys, but I feel like the guys that came in last year and the freshmen are definitely great and ready to take on the challenge.
Thanks.
All right, we'll finish up with Cassidy.
Hey, Jeremiah. Just wondering if you could kind of walk us through. I know you don't want to give away anything or give away any game plans, but how is Todd Grantham sort of rotating you, Brenton, Mahamud through those outside linebacker positions? Like who's rushing, who's got a hand in the ground? What is that going to look like? Sorry, I know that's really broad.
Yeah, like I said, Coach Grantham is going to put everybody in the best situation to make plays. He's going to put the best players, see things that are going to make an impact on the field. So I think throughout the course of the season, you'll see a lot of things from the rush ends. And so that's all I can tell you.
That was a professional answer.
That was very good. Yes, that was a good political answer. Mullen and Grantham both also talk about, like, you know, well, the depth chart will come out when it comes out. We don't really care. Mm-hmm. Does that, what's the best way to word this? Like, I know a lot of coaches say that, but is it really kind of true in this system since you do rotate so much?
Yeah, we do rotate a lot as a team, and I feel like it's best man win. Like I said, we have a lot of guys that can play, so I feel like whoever gets it has that chance to make the best impact that week. So I feel like it's the best man that wins.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Jeremiah.
No problem.